Hello and welcome to Soda Tasting, an online show dedicated to soda reviews and appreciation. I'm Patrick O'Keefe. We are nearing the end of our 10 consecutive viewer-requested episodes. We've done 8 so far, 2 remain, the one today and the next episode. And so let's continue moving with a review of Triple X Root Beer from the Triple XXX Root Beer Company. This soda was requested by my friend Jake McKee. His website is communityguy.com. Jake, thanks for all your support of my projects, not just soda tasting, but outside of this. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Triple X Root Beer, I hadn't heard of it before Jake mentioned it. Also, hello to his wife Ashley and daughter Bridget. Now, Triple X Root Beer has an interesting kind of backstory to it, and I'm going to read through it a little bit here. It's a little long, but I think it's worthwhile. Now, according to the Triple X Family Restaurant website, that's Triple XXX FamilyRestaurant.com. The history begins in 1895 when Anheuser-Busch and local investors launched the Galveston Brewing Company. They sold keg beer, which came in steel barrels branded XXX. In the first decade of the 1900s, the company began to sell soft drink syrups and sold them under the name XXX. The trademark has been in continuous use since at least April of 1908. Root beer was just one of the many syrup flavors they sold. Now, in 1916, Texas ordered the close of the company due to prohibition, but they shuffled the business and changed the name to Southern Beverage Company, which would produce only non-alcoholic soft drinks, primarily root beer and ginger ale. Now, in the next decade, the brand continued to grow, licensing distributors and launching restaurants, and when prohibition was lifted, they merged with another brewery and began making alcoholic beverages once again. Now, this history is long on this page, but, from there, basically, popularity of the drink waned due to a number of factors. In the late 1970s, a revival of sorts was attempted by a new owner, but the market for root beer became crowded and began to consolidate, providing limited distribution options for the numerous root beer brands. The history page on that website ends in 2000, saying that the root beer is only sold in restaurants or outlets as a fountain drink, not in bottles. But it notes that could change. And it did. It did change. This particular bottle was bottled by Dublin Bottling Works in Dublin, Texas. I've reviewed all of their sodas in previous episodes of Soda Tasting, so if you'd like to see what I think of, the array of retro-themed sodas that they offer, please visit our website at sodatasting.com, search for Dublin, and there you go. Only 2 Triple X Root Beer restaurants remain. One in Issaquah, Washington, and one in West Lafayette, Indiana. So yeah, we got nutritional facts here. 160 calories in 12 ounces, 30 milligrams of sodium, 42 grams of total carbohydrates, 42 of which are sugar. Ingredients are carbonated water, pure cane sugar, caramel color, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, which preserves freshness, and citric acid. Caffeine-free, very low sodium, Triple X, and Makes Thirst a Joy are trademarks of Triple X Root Beer Company, West Lafayette, Indiana, bottled and distributed under license. Makes Thirst a Joy. That's a retro theme slogan, if I've ever heard one. So yeah, 160 calories, caffeine-free, sweetened with cane sugar. I actually bought this at Cost Plus World Market, which is now stocking some of the Dublin sodas. A viewer of the show on Twitter, Willie T-Bird, Willy T-Bird, mentioned to me that Cost Plus World Market was stocking some Dublin sodas and also Triple X, which they bottle. And I ended up going there, I think, because of that, and found it there. So thanks very much for the tip, Willie T-Bird. I appreciate it. So I guess, all the talking out of the way, there's nothing left to do but give this a try. Smell. Something gets right up in your nose about it. Like it was kind of a, I don't know, kind of like a ginger ale sometimes does, but not exactly the same. It's not like a sinus effect. It was just, I don't know, kind of strong. Kind of smells like a root beer, though, once you get used to it. It's just kind of of course it smells like a root beer, but it smells kind of light. It smells not as strong as a lot of root beers smell, but you still get kind of a light root beer type of vibe there. I'm not sure what to expect, so let's give it a try. So when I first tasted it, there's something about the sweetness there that I didn't really like. It kind of grew on me a little bit as I had it a little more, but still, it's pretty good. It it kind of tasted like I thought it would taste from the smell. Like I mentioned, the smell was kind of light, the taste was kind of light. It's not a particularly strong root beer flavor, and that might appeal to some people. So I think if you're looking for a kind of a lighter flavored root beer, not as strong as some other root beers, then this might be something to look at. The sweetness was okay. It wasn't as smooth as some other root beers I've had before. I'm kind of leaning on the 3.5. As far as a rating goes, and I think I'm gonna lean on the 3.5 here. I'll give it 3.5 out of 5. If you've had Triple X Root Beer, please let me know what you think in the comments on YouTube or on sodatasting.com. You can subscribe to receive email notifications whenever a new episode is released at sodatasting.com. Thank you for watching, and as always, everything in moderation. We'll conclude the 10 consecutive viewer requested episodes on the next one.